Welcome to Sit With Yourself, and I'm your host, Leah Shanae. Today, I want to talk about a different kind of grief. Not just the grief of losing someone, but the grief that shows up when life starts moving forward, and they're not here to see it. Lately, I've been having moments where good things are happening in my life, and instead of feeling happy, there's this heaviness too. I wrote my first children's book, and that was one that really hit me because I could picture it so clearly, handing it to my mom, watching her look at my dad for confirmation to be like, did she do this? Then he'll shake his head and be like, yeah, she did it. She wrote it. And then she'll look back at me and smile and be like, she'll shake her head like, okay, go on, girl. And I would have loved to see her reaction. I even thought about what I would say when I gave it to her. I imagined her smiling and being proud. And it hit me. This wasn't just about writing a book. It was about sharing a part of me with someone who helped shape me. And I don't get to have that moment. And then I bought a new car. No payments. All my money. No help. Which for me is a big deal. I haven't been able to do this for myself in years. I had the Altima I just had, that was for 9 years. All the cars I've had, my dad got for me. So this was a big moment. And I remember just sitting in the driver's seat for the first time. And I was just like so happy, just like, Mama, I hope you seeing this. But I remember just sitting there in the quiet in my car, like not the peaceful kind of quiet, but the kind where you realize like, dang, I wish she was here. I wish I could have took her for a ride, play her favorite song, and just watched her smile and just be like, girl, you gone, girl. And now I'm graduating with my master's degree. And that's something I always imagined sharing with her. I remember when she was here, I did share with her that I was in school to become a teacher and get my master's degree. That day she was doing her dialysis and she looked like she was proud of me. She was just like, okay, And so many nights I felt overwhelmed and didn't know if I could finish that degree. And I used to think when I finally graduate, this gonna be our moment. Like everything would come full circle. But here I am now. And I made it. And she's not here to see it. And it's like these moments are everything I work for. But they feel different than I imagined. Nobody really talks about this part of grief. How it doesn't just show up in sadness. It shows up in your growth, in your accomplishments, in your milestones, in the moments that are supposed to feel like celebration, but they carry a quiet ache. I think that's the part people don't understand. Grief isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. It's in the small moments. It's in who you think about first. It's in who's missing without anyone else noticing. It's a very strange feeling to be proud of yourself and also hurting at the same time. To have good things happen, but still feel like something is missing. And sometimes you don't celebrate the same. You don't share the same. You don't feel it as loudly as you thought you would. But I'm learning. I'm learning that this doesn't take away from the accomplishments. It just adds another layer to it. A deeper layer. See, grief doesn't just go away. It changes. It grows with you. It shows up in different seasons, in different ways. And this version of grief, the one that shows up in your good moments, it's all tied to love. Because the reason it hurts so much is because they mattered so much. If you ever had a moment where something good happened and the first person you thought about wasn't here, I want you to know you're not alone. There is nothing wrong with you. for feeling both proud and broken at the same time. Because remember, both can exist in the same space. And I'm still learning that just because I can't share these moments with her physically doesn't mean she's not a part of them. Because everything I'm becoming, everything I'm achieving is still connected to her. In the way she raised me, in the strength I had to find after losing her, in the lessons that stayed with me even though she was gone. So in a way, she's still here, just differently, in a different form. And when I think about it, the book, the car, the degree, these are all things of a life I'm building that I wish she could see, but I know she see it from heaven. And I know she's right here with me every step of the way, giving me the strength and the courage along with God to keep going. So if you're listening to this and you've been carrying that quiet ache during your good moments, I want you to sit with this. What are the moments you wish you could share with someone you've lost? And how can you still honor them in those moments, even if they're not here physically? Maybe it's saying their name out loud. Maybe it's taking a moment to reflect. Maybe it's continuing to become the person they always believed you could be. You're allowed to celebrate yourself, and you are allowed to miss them at the same time. You're allowed to grow and grieve at the same time. In conclusion, thank you for sitting with me in today's episode, and I would like to end this with, of course, my favorite Bible verse, which is Psalms 34:18. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Just know that God is right there with you. And thank you for tuning in. Be sure to tune in Wednesday for next episode.